Greetings, this is This, and I am me, and after last episode's disaster, I'm now cursed, and so I'm not gonna waste a whole bunch of time. We're just gonna go for it today, because who knows what is even gonna happen. I have 90 steps? How do I look at my, what button is, oh, here. How do I have 90? You're telling me I normally start with 70? That's so many, though. Do I really normally start with 70 steps? Or something else helped me, I think. Okay, but, because I know I have the sauna, but that's 20. So I would start with 70 normally. Okay, no long intro, though. We're just going to get started today. I mean, I do have to go out to the other thing, but let me draft these rooms first. Just like, it took too long last time. I literally just recorded the last episode yesterday. Okay. So, I haven't had time to, I haven't certainly had any time to see any comments or anything like that. But also, I have to be so careful in the comments. Courtyard. It's kind of weird that it can go here, but yeah, okay, go there. That was weird. I really don't want anything to be spoiled, so I'm really probably going to be having the comments for blueprints specifically be even more delayed. Like, I know my response to comments always seems so delayed, but oftentimes I do see them before that. But I'm kind of like not really even looking at the blueprints ones. Like, I just don't want to spoil things. But yeah, no, like I just recorded that other episode yesterday, so it's still very fresh to me. Still very painful. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Well, I did say that I would keep drafting the new things. So for now, we'll keep drafting the new things, even if I don't really think it's very good for my run. Until I feel like I've gotten all of the options, then I'll do the ones that I actually like. But sometimes there's an allowance in here, something like that. I shouldn't put off the rooms for forever. Notice of termination. That's in red, but it's typed. Dear Mr. Ravain. Denny Ravain! He lives in this hovel? Okay. Your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. Oh. That seems odd, but half-hearted has been greatly appreciated? However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, House Manager. Okay, so Denny Ravain definitely got fired, but there's that whole note that's like, are we even sure he did it? So he might be getting framed, honestly. I get another gas valve. That means I only need one more. See, this is why you gotta draft every room once. We only need one more before something's gonna happen with this whole situation. Well, that's really exciting. Okay. Oh my god, what's gonna happen when we have all those? I don't even know. Oh. 45 rooms, antechamber sealed, 2 wings. Oh my god. Not the 2 wings, I'm seeing the code over there. 9 ranks, 2 starting rooms. 2 starting rooms? What do you mean by that? Because you can start at the entry hall, or maybe you can start at the foundation? I guess I haven't ever tried that yet. You could start at the foundation, couldn't you? Okay. Oh, my mouse fell, but it's fine. I'll get it later. Oh my god. So we have 4, 5, 2, 9, 2. And it says coincidence? I don't really know what you mean by coincidence, but these have colors. The colors are the same as the dartboard. So the blue you would add. So it's 4 plus 5. And then you would have to do minus 2 times 9 divided by 2? I don't remember. 9 minus 2 is 7 times 9. Like, I don't remember. I never write it down because I always can just figure it out on the dartboard. Okay, I'm going to circle this, and when we get back to the dartboard, we can double check. Because that's going to give us a number. Because if it's 4 plus 5 is 9, minus 2 is 7, times 9 is 63, then divided by 2 is weird. So either I'm supposed to follow PEMDAS, or there's something else going on there. Like, I don't have one of them. It might be 4 plus 5 is 9, times 2 is 18, minus 9 is still not really going to make sense, is it? Because that's 9, and 9 divided by 2 also doesn't make sense. Okay, where's room 46? 9, 5, 90. Tested my full house theory. No luck. As expected. Okay, let's put that as a date. 9, 5, 90. And by 9, I meant 7. I have to erase that. I don't know why I said 9 and wrote 9 when it's a 7. 7, 5, 90. Wow. This was an extremely important room to draft, I feel like. So yeah, should I ever start in the foundation? Oh, well, I can't start there yet. It's only once I've lowered the water level that I'll be able to starting in the foundation room, I think. So they fired him because he knew too much. Like, no, okay. They fired him. Like, I think Anne Babbage is on the up and up. I think Anne Babbage was getting bad reports about Denny Ravain. But I think that the reports about Denny Ravain were him getting framed. So Denny, it wasn't really him that was doing all that stuff. No, it was. Denny's clearly trying to figure something out, and now he's been fired. But who was... Did they make up the excuses about him being a bad worker so that they could fire him? Or did somebody else make up excuses about him so that they could fire him? I'm not sure whether it was the staff here that wanted him fired because he knew too much, or if it's somebody else that wanted him fired because he knew too much. The staff, I don't know, I thought they were on the up and up this whole time. I really did. Okay, that's a good first thing to pick up. Although I really don't know how much it helps me. Okay, so I don't know if we should still be counting pawns and swans today. Okay. I don't know. I maybe just want to get the closet or the storeroom really early on here. Although a corner is nice. Maybe we could dead end the courtyard side, but this side it would be better to do this. Okay, and honestly I'm going to need this because now everything's requiring steps. Okay. I'm going to need a lot of steps today, but I did start with 90, so... And we did have 50 extra steps last time that I didn't need. So maybe we can make it. Maybe we can get through all this. Okay, so bananas cost 2, club sandwich costs 8. And bacon and eggs is here. Plus 10, add morning room to today's draft pool. Okay. Well, I guess I'll keep that stuff in mind. Showroom. Okay. The veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. It would be a really good one to draft early. But, like, how are we going to fill in that space? I do want to try and fill in every space. How are we going to fill in the space unless we turn here? Turn a corner, you know? I think I should get the parlor. Okay, wait, but I don't remember what my curse does. Right trigger, view inventory. I wish I could see what my curse does right now, but I guess I can't. Because when I draft certain rooms, it takes things from me. When I draft a bedroom, I believe it takes steps. But when I draft a green room, I think it takes gems. So should I draft the veranda and lose the gem? Or should I draft the parlor because I'm not going to lose gems and I'm going to get more gems, you know? It's that sort of thing. I don't know. Let me check the... What button is it? Okay. Let me check the curse. Bedroom, I lose a step. Hallway, I lose a key. Oh, that's going to be tough. Okay. Green room, I lose a gem. And shop, I lose a coin. Okay. And red room, I lose one of everything. I'm going to try to keep it in mind, but that's a lot to consider. It actually is a good bit of stuff to consider. Okay. But blue rooms are safe. So I'll at least keep that in mind. This box is empty. A box with a false statement is empty. There are 2 false statements. Okay, so if this is true, that a box with a false statement is empty, and this is true, then that's impossible. Okay, no, let's assume that this box is true. This box is empty. And then we would have to assume that both of these are false. No. Okay. It's confusing. Let's say that this one is true. There are 2 false statements. That is true. Then that means these would both be false. This box is empty is false, and a box with a false statement is empty. A box with a false statement is empty. Well, we know that this was a false statement, and we know it's not empty because it's false. And then we know that this is a false statement. That's really tricky. Because then it could be in this one. Well, doesn't it seem like kind of weird? I know they're not saying all ones. Okay, so is it just this one then? A box with a false statement is empty. Okay, wait, no. So if I'm assuming this is true, then those are both false. So if this is false, that a box with a false statement is empty, then that means a box with a false statement is not empty, which we already know. Okay, yeah, so it still checks out. It should be this one, right? Dang it. I feel like this one had a lot of variables of things for me to, I can't believe I just lost 3 gems. Wow, that's actually tragic. But like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to go quick today. This is, like, I assume this one's true, and I assume this one is true, and I was doing it all, but they all seemed like they had so many extra variables, and I just didn't want to think about it that much. Because we're in a rush to get just the early levels, okay? Like, until we get to the foundation, I need to go quickly. Until we get to the foundation, I just need to go quickly because, like, it takes too long sometimes, you know? It really takes too long. Oh, okay, and then we got a gem at least. So, even though you lose 1 step while you're drafting a bedroom, what if there's like a thing about basketballs? Okay, I don't know. They just didn't want to make 5 million props, so they put the same props in every room, right? You know, like it's not that deep. Even though I lose a step whenever I draft a bedroom, net positive should still be positive. If that makes sense. Sledgehammer, thank you. Okay. Getting items like that early on is extremely nice. So we have dig spots, but we don't have a shovel. But the commissary should have a shovel. It usually always has a shovel. Okay, this is perfect. This is what I wanted. Storeroom here. But if I draft an orange room, I'm going to lose a key. Unfortunately. Like, cool, nice that they gave me an extra, but still, that's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. Okay, otherwise the room is clear. Get out of there. Go to the next one. Okay. Den will be perfect. We didn't need those 3 parlor gems. When you're going as quick as I'm going, Sonic fast, you don't have time to think about that sort of thing, and you don't have time to be upset about it either. Oh, secret garden key. Okay. Sure. So that's gonna spread fruit throughout the house. I'm gonna have to use that wisely. And then also... well, I've gotten every green room. That's cool. The pathing. Okay, it has left and right pathing. Okay. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the basic rooms. 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. Okay, it looks like it's 11, 12, 13. It looks like there are like 13 more floor plans at least overall, like, considering every type of room. So I want to go this way. Okay, the commissary. That will probably give us our shovel that we want. But maybe we should just do... we don't have enough money for it right now anyway. Let's go bedroom. Because they're also going to take a coin from me, so I'm only going to have 3 coins at the shop. So it's really not like a huge priority to get right now. So I'm not going to be able to buy anything anyway. Okay. Good. So we could go closet here, because we have pathing up from the den and the corridor. But also, I mean, it would be nice to get 4 more coins. Nah. I think I need to get these item rooms earlier on. Like last time, I hadn't gotten the storeroom yet, and I hadn't got the closet yet, and I was almost done drafting, like almost done filling out the floor plans. Like, that was ridiculous. Why did I wait that long? Those are things that could help me out. They could give me items. Okay, I don't have a shovel. Okay. Probably security. Because I don't have a key card this time. And I like the pathing. Although the keys would be nice to get early on because they're going to keep taking keys from me. If I have 0 keys, they can't take any. But now that I have keys, they can take them. But I should just get security early on, right? If we know that we don't have the things that we need. Or, okay. Like, there are starting to be so many things for me to remember that I'm starting to get a little bogged down. So the security level is set to low, and offline mode is set to unlocked. But unless I get the circuit breaker, the offline mode aspect isn't helping me. Okay. So circuit breaker could be helpful for that. Got it. Return to security menu. No, we're good. Sometimes there are items over here. We got nothing. That's okay. Let's go this way. Wow, the cloister, you'll give me this early on? And it will require 9 steps? I mean, I am kind of curious to see if there's going to be a way for me to do something more with this room. And it does have a lot of nice pathing. We'll just have to make sure that we stay on the up and up with our steps. Okay, they did take a gem from me, but there are a lot of dig spots. If I can figure out how to get in there. There's nothing in that hallway because the security room would have told me. Okay. Is there like a secret button or something anywhere? Like when I was editing, I was like, oh no. Did I focus too much on this section to try and see if there was like something to activate or whatnot, and not enough on this section? Like what if there was something along the walls? I don't see anything. I feel like it probably needs to be activated in some capacity from another room, but I'm not sure. But there's obviously a way to get on the grass and do those digs. If only I knew what it was. Okay, let's go this way. So now we'll get the nook. Yeah. Okay. We got ourselves another key. And then there are some steps for us. Okay. That pays for the cloister. So let's still be vigilant about it. The hallway's gonna take my key. Nothing has good pathing. Pantry. Because it's helping me fill in that gap. Thank you for the coins and the banana. Okay, and cool. I am hopefully offsetting the losing coins aspect the slightest bit with my coin purse. If I can just offset each of the debuffs, it'll be kind of just like a regular day. Ooh. Okay, honestly, we could do Secret Garden here, except we're not distributing fruit throughout that many rooms, so is it kind of a waste? But pathing-wise, this is good, right? Because the rooms are pointed in the direction you face, right? So it would give me a right and a left, therefore an up and a down, which would be really, like, it would be guaranteed good pathing. I would lose another gem, though, because it's another green room. But it would spread fruit throughout the house, which is good for steps. And maybe, like, I don't ever know with these rooms, with these spreading rooms, if you get more, the more rooms you have, or it just means that whatever you were going to get is more spread out. I wonder if, it says that they'll take a key from me if I draft a hallway room. I wonder if it can take a special key from me. Like, maybe, in addition, I should definitely just use it now because they might take that key from me. I feel like that's crazy if they take it from you, but okay. Maybe we're not capitalizing on the Secret Garden as much as we could be, but I feel like there's a chance that they could take it from me. So I would rather just get it now. Could you guys give me a shovel? No shovel. I'm getting a lot of dig spots. If I get no shovel today, I'm going to be heartbroken. You don't want me to be heartbroken, right? Okay, so the cloister is a whole thing. But then also... Okay, so this moon is pointing the way that... The backwards way. Also, I need to figure out this whole situation. Why do I turn these things? So the bottom arrow is pointing north. Okay. The bottom arrow is pointing east. Okay. The bottom arrow is pointing south. So do both of these only rotate the bottom arrow? It's just whether I'm rotating it right or left. Like clockwise or counterclockwise. I think so. So this should be counterclockwise? Oh no, that's the middle arrow. Oh, okay, that was always the middle arrow. So, in my mind, either you can brute force this. You just have to get the 2 arrows in the correct positioning, and there are only so many options. Or it's like the anti-cubes in Fez. Like, it's an input-based thing. So it's like south, south, east, north, something like that. Or it doesn't matter even if I have these arrows in the correct position, because it then does something somewhere else. You know? Like, I won't know whether I've put these in the right position or not until I get to whatever the other thing is. I could brute force it, though. Let's see, though. I mean, so what have they told me? That has to do with directions. I've got southern shore of Trinsdale Lake. That's a directional thing. I have East Tuesday. I don't know what that means. But I think that was written in a note somewhere. East Tuesday. What else do I have? I don't feel like there's much more that I have that has to do specifically with directional things. I have a map, but I mean, so what does that have to do with anything? Denny Ravine. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's where I put 14227, or did I just write that yesterday? I don't know, I'm losing my mind. I definitely have 14227 written on here twice. But, this doesn't relate to this room at all, but in the office, the note that has Flight of the Queen, blah, 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 all those things on it, I think those are maybe giving me an order or something of names. Because, like, we're learning the names of the statues. So the Flight of the Queen, I know the name of that one. And then Herrings of the Major, I probably know the person named Herring. Passing of the Barons. I have that somewhere on here. Baron Edwin Sinclair. And Baron Thomas Sinclair. So Sinclair maybe is the name for that part. I just don't know where all this stuff is going to come up yet, but I feel like I'm finding possible connections. But I don't know where it comes up yet. Has it gotten darker? Okay, we best just keep going. I don't really know what to do with that yet. I wish I could figure it out. It's got to do with the antechamber, I think. But I don't know how. Because usually the antechamber, you end up pulling a lever. But I think they said the other antechamber was in the secret garden, didn't they? Locksmith keys for sale. Do I want this, though? Wouldn't I rather just get some keys from the billiard room? But I'm wasting pathing if I do that. I'm gonna lose a coin, though, anyway. Let's just try it. You know, maybe they have something that I'd really like. What have you got? Key, 3 keys, special key, or lockpick kit. Like, is there any point in buying... Like, what other special keys are there? Oh, there's the prism one. Lockpick kit is 10. I kind of feel like that's the most worth it. Okay. Well, we know that we need 10 if we want to go back that way. I need a shovel. Oh, well, the commissary would give me my shovel, and it's the right pathing. Okay. But I don't know if I'm going to have enough money for it yet. How much is it? Only 6! Nice. Okay. Good. Then let's backtrack. It's wasting steps. But backtrack through the rooms and dig. There are too many dig spots to pass up right now. I hate leaving puzzles, like, not done. But I feel like many of the puzzles when I encountered them, it was more clear what to do. So I shouldn't waste my time. Oh, they distributed fruit throughout the house. Okay. Yeah, I want that. Thank you. The fruit is pretty much only helping with my backtracking, but that's okay. Oh, that is fruit. Thank you. Almost blended in with the yellow walls. Okay, there's so much digging in here, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, there's another door that way. There's fruit in there as well. There's fruit in there as well. Gosh. Okay. And there's still a lot more doors. Okay. Well... should I go back through all these rooms? The guest bedroom, parlor, kitchen, spare bedroom section might have extra fruit, but there's no dig spots in there, so I'll wait to go... like, if I'm going to be collecting fruit in there, I can wait until I am ready to buy something from the kitchen. The corridor does have fruit. Security also has fruit, but, like, we can loop around. Might as well loop around, right? I know, it would be so much better to get all this stuff, too, when I have, the salt shaker or something. Like, I maybe should have looped back and gotten the salt shaker and then done this to min-max, but like I said, after how carefully I went through everything yesterday and then what happened, today I just don't feel like being so slow. Like, I just don't feel like just going through with ultimate trepidation. You know? So we're not going to. I'm sure some people have, like, most days they go through this quickly and recklessly because they're just like, just get through another day, or like run through this day because it's cursed anyway, you know? I don't know about the bedroom and the closet, but the bedroom is supposed to be, like, okay for me to walk into anyway because I get the 2 steps. Nice. Okay. Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. I should have checked once again. I should have checked how many steps I had before I went on this excursion, so we could see how much it benefited us. Like, that would just be fun. But, oh well. I forgot. Okay. I mean, I got a ton of fruit. We're back to 74. And I can check to see how much more there is. Okay, 1 extra fruit somewhere. We won't worry about that. Let's draft up this way. Yeah, so I dug in the courtyard. I can't dig in the cloister yet. I dug in the secret garden. I didn't dig in the foundation yet. And I think the hovel has a place to dig. But I'm not going to go all the way out there right now. Chapel is pretty nice pathing. What's happening? Why can't I... What? Okay. It's glitching out on me. The kennel is always good, though. The chapel is nice pathing. I'm gonna lose a coin. I think I like... Oh, but it's red, so I lose one of everything. Not worth it. I'd say not worth it for the, for the pathing advantage. I don't think that was worth it. That was rough. Okay. Well, that's what you get when you're not that careful. Morning room would be nice. It really would be. Garage, though, can lead us out to the hovel and I can get my keys back. Yeah. I mean, I haven't been checking the... I haven't been checking the spots that I'm putting the green rooms, like soil content-wise, because maybe they would have good dig spots. But that's on a different page of my notes that's not open right now, so... Yeah. Oh, wait, I can't go out there until I can't go out there until I change the power. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with it. Oh, okay, well, we could change the power right here. That's leading us back to pathing that we might be able to get anyway. That's a dead end as well. Okay, utility closet. We can make it work. Keycard entry system off. And gymnasium off. And garage on? I thought I needed to make the garage be off. Oh, wait, it was good, wasn't it? Because I had... okay. I remember. Or no, okay, yeah, I did it good. You need the power on. Perfect. Is this ladder always here? Okay. I don't know, man. Is this path always here? Is this where they're gonna break in and murder me? I hope not. I wonder if there really will be a time when, like, it looks like someone has been here, watching me, following me. Like, I wonder if I'll see the stuff missing on the table. Because that's horrifying to think about, but it can happen. Should I be checking, like, through here for more dig spots? Or are they not going to do that to me anymore because they already had one? Surely they wouldn't make there be more dig spots, right? Okay. Oh, nice! Okay, once again, it's a net positive, so you take what you can get. I don't think they take 6 steps for me to get out of here. And now we have a little bit of a loop around back to the entry hall if we want it. Slight loop around. Okay. So there's stuff in the trunk of that place if we get the car keys, but otherwise it's not so good. Okay, so I have done a number on my money with that chapel. That was rough. Okay, so now we're going to be drafting through the cloister. So right now, the lady is pointing towards me. This is the direction that I drafted this room. She is pointing to the west. Correct? Yes. Just keep that in mind, I guess. I don't know if it's something that matters, but it's something I'd like to keep in mind. She's pointing to the west. Okay, I absolutely do not want to draft the dark room. They're going to take a key, but it's the only way I have pathing forward. The dining room is so rough to put here. But I guess I don't really need pathing forward because the foundation... But then I'm leaving the foundation as my very last choice. Whereas I can do this and I'll know that I have... Oh, no, I won't. It still does leave that one spot as my very last option. Okay. Then dining room. Might as well save my steps, even though it's going to take me that many steps just to get around to the other spot anyway. So I guess it doesn't matter that much. But hey, this is the promise of food later. Well, not the promise of food. Oh! Okay. Am I using too many steps constantly to be backtracking through these places? Perhaps. But sometimes it needs to be done. I'm going to use all my money. But hey, then they can't take any more from me after. Okay. There's really good stuff in here sometimes. Okay, I don't think I'll really get any use out of that probably. But maybe. And a silver key. Okay, so now I just need to hit the jackpot with, I just need to hit the jackpot with money somewhere. I mean, gems are a little bad as well, but... Okay, so that note doesn't change. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, actually, that's fine. Right? We can go through the breakfast nook. And that's the way that we're supposed to be going? Yes. Breakfast nook. Pantry. Secret garden. And commissary. And foundation. So how much money until I can get... $5, $8, $10. And it's also 10 for the lockpick kit, I think. Okay. I mean, they are giving me coins often, which is nice. Oh, and my purse! I do have my purse! Oh, okay. And more food is good. Okay, so I have to be able to draft something here. Do I need gems at all? Because I replaced it with the step thing. So do I even need to be concerned about getting gems? I feel like maybe I don't. Let's go library. And I'm gonna get to ask them for a new book. Oh, hey! That's so helpful. Thank you. Okay, we got the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. We got Swimbird. Did we get that one yet? We got the History of Urindia, and we got the EPCW Pump System User Manual. I don't think I've gotten Drafting Strategy Architectural Design Volume 5, and I don't know if I've gotten the Fixed Stars. Let's get the Drafting Strategy one. I can't remember if I've gotten it already. Hopefully I haven't. Okay. Are there any additional goodies in here? You already gave me the magnifying glass. It's already so much. Okay. I'd like more than one path, perhaps. Uh-oh. Just use a regular key. Bookshop is new. Aquarium gives me more pathing. But it's going to take it's going to take everything from me. I don't even know how much it would take from me. My God, I feel like that's so scary. Bookshop, they're going to take my money again, so I'm not going to be able to buy anything. But I've never seen it. It's new, it's new. Oh my God, it's so cute. Okay, the bookshop has... I don't remember what we're calling this one. Is this the bishop or the rook? I don't remember. I'm actually just going to look it up because I already figured it out once before and I don't want to just, you know, confuse my notes. Chess pieces. Let's see. Can you show me a picture, please, of what they look like? Not a description of how they move. I want to know what they look like. Please. Okay. It's the bishop. Okay. Sure. Ow, my elbow. So let's put that in our original notes. Just, I don't know if it matters, but... So... Bishop, we have the rumpus room, the attic, and the chapel, and I'm going to add the bookshop. Okay. This place is ridiculously cute. Wow. Look at all the colors. Look at how you can sit here and read. Reddington Herald. A new clue sold out in hours. Oh, this is the other book that I didn't know of, like that I haven't read. From Marion Marigold. A new clue sold out within hours. I need to be able to buy this book. I need money today. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating, "The writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance." In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Well, that's messed up. A Lasting Hope. Okay, let me write that down. Lasting Hope. Nonprofit. A New Clue. Okay. Sure. There are a few numbers mentioned here. 14 months. Something about three. There was another number in here. First edition sales. I don't know. But like, I don't know. Okay. I mean, it seems like that picture might have something. Like, it does seem like the type of picture that could have something, but I checked it. I don't think it has anything. So, can I buy A New Clue? Because that would be really important and helpful. I mean, I know I don't have the money for it, but is that the type of book that I can buy? Yes. Ooh. Books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. Wow. $50. Wow, okay. So, History of Arindia is $50, but you can check it out at the library. Maybe it's something that you want to cross-reference a lot. I don't know. And then Drafting Strategy Volume 5, you can also check out at the library. So I might want to not get it at the library. Maybe I want to get the other one. But these four books are unique to the bookshop. There's no way I get all that money, though. I don't know how to get a whole bunch of money. I simply don't know how to do that. Okay, we're going to have to go either hallway or drawing room in order to continue the pathing. Billiard room will not get us there. Hallway is going to take one of our keys, and the door might be locked. Drawing room, I get to redraw anyway. So I suppose we go this way. My pathing is just terrible. I think this day's maybe going to be cut pretty short. Not time-wise, but like distance-wise, like distance into the house. We might not get very far. Okay, so this is still here and it's all good. They gave me nothing in this room? Do you hate me? Do you not care for me at all? Yeah, I just didn't have any ways to be getting money today. I should have, gotten the metal detector or something. Yeah, a room that goes north would be helpful here. Okay. The pool is what I want. If we could at least get the pump stuff done, then the day is quite valuable. Okay, I don't see anything else in here. And thank God I had already gotten to change the settings here. Oh no, okay. Morning room. Go for it. I know I lose a gem, but I don't think I really need those today. I think that flower is something every time. Every time. A trunk! Oh, nice. We got a little bit of money. And we have multiple tries to continue getting correct pathing. which is at least a little bit helpful because, you know, the pathing is so terrible. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be our only option. We got to make sure we make it work. There were no dig spots, right? Okay. Okay. Locked again. Oh, they are making things really scary. So guaranteed 2 paths off of this for 1 key? Is that worth it? They might just both be locked, but I'm gonna do it. I am running out of steps, but I don't foresee we have much more time here. I would like opportunities to draft and get the pump room. I can do laboratory or I can redraw. Let's try and get the pump room. I'll just do laboratory. Okay. What was that ringing noise? Ooh. Oh my god. Well, that would be nice if I could use these for anything, but I don't think I can. What makes the bell ringing noise when you walk into a room? What is that for? Am I just hearing things? This is just a blue room. It's just a blue room. There's nothing going on. Right? I don't think there's anything going on. But I'll check everything carefully again. Are the color-coded things having to do with something? Just check to make sure there's nothing going on. Okay. I mean, we can maybe a experimental house feature is gonna save everything. Okay. Each time you find some trash while digging, immediately or for each bedroom you draft after your second. I can gain a star, I can set my dice to 2, or I can permanently add 1 gold to my allowance. I don't know how much more time I have here, so let's just do immediately, permanently add 1 gold to my allowance. Start experiment. My allowance has been raised. Why aren't you giving me another coin right now? So, like, there's all these sticky notes, and they have the colors that are similar to the dartboard. Should I care about that? I don't think so, because none of this stuff is anything you can click on. I think it's all just fancy schmancy stuff. Okay, but this definitely does not have power. If I pull a lever there, it does the same thing that it was doing the other day. Okay. Just to keep that in mind. I really feel like I heard a jingle when I walked through this door. As if, like, something happened or was activated. When I walked in. Red, blue, periodic table of elements. There's so much stuff, but it's all like... It's all uninteractable. You know? Like, does any of this mean anything? Randolph. I don't know what the jingle was for. It does look like there's a down arrow, though. Right here? What does that have to do with anything? Are there arrows in other places? I feel like I just saw... Did I see that earlier? I feel like I just saw an arrow that looks like that. Are there ones on other tables, or did I see that when I came into the room? Am I losing my mind? Down. Push 3 up after 9. We know is a whole thing, right? Because that arrow, like, it looks like an arrow that's like an arrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like a pew, like a shooting an arrow. That's what I thought when I saw it. But I mean, if I've read this note once, I've read it 1,000 times. And it doesn't have enough numbers in it. I don't feel like anyone ever gave her any tips. I don't know what the down arrow means. And I don't see any other arrows. Well, I mean, I see this. Like, we want it to be at that height. But I've never been able to do anything with it anyway. So why does it matter? Oh, there's arrows on here as well. Oh, I think... Are those just stylistic? They might just be stylistic. Yeah, this is where I was seeing all the arrows. So, like, I'm looking just now that there are ones on this bulletin board, but also, like, on the sticky note, there's an arrow. Huh. So I have seen that type of arrow before. But, like, now that I've seen one on the wall, does that mean that they're more relevant? Or does that mean that they're less relevant? They're on this bulletin board as well. I think that they're just stylistic. Oh, yeah, and they're all over this bulletin board as well. But why in the world would there be one on the wall? I don't get the lab at all. The lab must be the place for the smartest of the smarts. And I guess that just isn't me. It's just not who I am. Okay, we don't have time for this anyway. Keep using the keys. Keep moving forward. It's your only option. Oh, no, it's not our only option. We have another way through the other passageway. Okay. Terrace would be green rooms don't cost gems, which would mean they wouldn't cost steps. But really what I want is a key. Which of these places is most likely to give me a key? This gives me more steps. This gives me more money. So office is probably best. And we're just not going to fill out the whole space. I have to save my dice, right? So we're probably just not going to fill out the whole space. Okay. Run as fast as you can. What is this one for? Oh, right. I've seen it 1,000 times. I've seen it once. I've seen it 1,000 times. Run payroll. Okay. And spread gold in estate. Okay. And yeah, that's it. So, we did that. Now, hopefully, I'll find some more gold. And even that dude's room might have some gold in it. Denny Ravine, the hovel. But I'm running out of steps fast. I'm gonna have to redraw here until I get pathing that I like, or else we're done for. We're done for. Kennel would be the best, but the vault, should I just go for it? Because that would give me 40 coins. I could at least go to the bookshop and buy the book. Or we could go kennel and then hope that we can still get the vault after that. Do I just fully commit to buying the book and that being the only thing that we did today? Or do I chance possibly getting nothing done today? I'm chancing it! I'm chancing it. It's just such a shame to just cut it short when you still have stuff. Oh, cute. So, yeah, I chanced it. Oh, dang. And that would have increased my allowance. Okay, wow. Nothing in here. Oh, thank God it wasn't locked. I keep using up my steps. But I do need keys. So go for it. Did you put a key in this room by any chance? Probably they didn't. Okay. I'm not going to open any of these yet. Dang it. Okay, here we go. Patio is actually the only thing. So I have so many gems, but there's no point. Or should I redraw? Okay, let's redraw. This is worse. I can't do the dark room. I'll lose everything. Do I use my last redraw? Or do we go music room? Oh, I have reached rank 8. So the dining room food is available. But to get back there, so it's going to be 1 step to go. Okay, so it's going to be -6. So I will have 11 steps. And I step in there, and I'm going to have 10. And so then to go back, I'm going to have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blah, 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 blah. It's a long way to get back to the dining room. What do I do? I mean, I could not step in there, which saves me 1 step. And then if I open the locker and get food, that saves me another step. And then there's nothing else to save me steps. If at the commissary I buy something, no, that wouldn't help me out. I feel like if I draft the music room, there's no going back for the dinner unless I go forward and get something that will give me steps. Onward. We must go onwards. And I'm going to use a key for one of these lockers because I'm guaranteed to get another key through there. And maybe this will give me the steps that I need. This one. Use. Treasure map. I think that gives me a lot of gems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's this spot that I can't even get to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It's permanently blocked off. Okay. Yeah, cue the sad music. It is sad, isn't it? It's quite sad. Prism key isn't gonna do me any good. Regular key. Where? It's a sad day. Wait, actually? No. There's still the slightest bit of thing that could be helpful here. See, this is why we have to go forward. I have to get the West Wing Hall here, which means it's going to take my key, but I'll still have a key. And then it won't be able to take another key because I won't have any keys. I have to do this because I want to get more of the letters for the top part. This is why I've been so committed to going on the forward path. This is what we are made for. Go! Go! Yes, it's the only option. Use it. And then use the hallway. I don't think I've ever drafted a room that has a doorway on the edge like that. That looks crazy. What happens? Oh, it is just a blocked off. But it looks like outside. It's so weird. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, this is a... What? This is a weird word. The missing letter is I? Really? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Well, we can only hope that this door is not locked. No. Okay. Well, we didn't get the last... Yeah. We did not get to get the last, what's it called? Letter. I blank W-E? I don't know. I just ran through all of the letters in my head for that last missing spot. I think the W is wrong. The W that I say is wheat and heat? I think that one must be... That one must be the one that I screwed up. It's never been a W. Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna have enough steps. Okay. So, I'm in the locker room right now. I have 3 steps. This is gonna be... You have 2 steps left, and then you have 1 step left, and then you have 0. So the only thing I can do is try to open another locker and hope that I get food. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. Even if one of these rooms had a key, I don't think I can go far enough at this point. Yeah, because I'm at 1 step. Okay. Well, I did as much as I could. I really did push myself to the very edge of exhaustion. I have yet to... Okay, so no, we did a few things. Garden Shopping Center again. Okay. So we got a new room, the bookshop, and we know that we want to get a lot of money on some day that we have the bookshop so that we can get at least a new clue, that book. At the very least, I want that book. We got 1 extra letter, we got a new room, we have a new goal. I still didn't do the pump thing. I still didn't do the laboratory thing. I'm scanning through the rooms. I still didn't do the secret garden lever, but maybe you never really have to actually do that. It's just, it would be convenient if I knew how to do it. But maybe it's okay if I don't figure that out. And then what else? It would have been nice to check the cloister again, even though I don't think anything happened with it. It would have been nice to check the hovel again to see if that room counts as getting payroll. Okay, but yeah, that was that, I guess. I mean, 1 letter is useful. So I'm gonna have to rethink what those 2 pictures... It's the same pictures every time. It's the picture of wheat or grain or a plant... And it's a picture of the match, or fire, or, I thought, heat, flame. So we'll have to workshop that. I think it must be a different letter. Either that, or the letters at the top are not a word. Maybe they need to be unscrambled. Maybe it's Roman numerals. I don't know. Is W a Roman numeral? I don't know. But I is. I don't know about E or W. Okay, well that's going to be it for today. New items 12, or items found, new rooms 2. Okay. Yes, that's going to be it for today. We have one more day of our curse. I feel like we managed pretty well considering we had the curse. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.